YouTube, so I wanted to start this video off with a little bit of an update on me. If you don't follow me on Twitter, then you wouldn't know that this past weekend my parents' house completely flooded. There's been some pretty bad storms here in Chicagoland, and my parents live across the street from a forest preserve, which also has a river that runs through it, and the river completely overflowed and basically went into my parents' house. The water finally receded probably about 5 hours ago. It just all went down, but the damage is already done. There was just like boxes of photographs from my childhood just floating in the basement. Just everything that I knew growing up is gone. So it's really, really sad, but there's nothing we can really do about it. We didn't have flood insurance at my parents' house just because it doesn't cover acts of God, which a storm is considered an act of God. So my cat's gonna come right through. I'm currently watching my parents' cats while they try and rip out. They have to literally rip out all of the walls in the basement because the drywall is wet and we don't want it to get moldy or anything like that. So it's a really, really bad experience, and what we're going through is just awful. Thank God that the place that I live is completely fine. There was no water damage or anything like that. So I've just been over there helping them a lot. So if you don't see a lot of updates from me probably in the next week or so, that's why. I also have been going through job interviews for a new position at the company that I work for, so I've got a lot going on in my life, and I really apologize that I haven't been updating as much as I would like to update. But this video is going to be a haul video. I've been doing some shopping in the past week or so. I went to Wisconsin Dells last weekend for a Montgomery Gentry concert, which is a country band, and they have a outlet mall that's near there, so I picked up a couple things from a cosmetics company outlet and then Ulta near me and just a couple random other things. But without further ado, I will get started on the haul. So I will start off with random Target items. I purchased the Boots number 7. I was looking for a really good translucent powder, and I purchased the 05 Translucent Perfect Light. This is a pretty good translucent powder. I've been using it now for about a week, so it's kind of better to do a haul a week later because now I can kind of review the products as well. But it comes with a little puff. You twist it off, and then there's the powder. I really like the container. It's really nice. It doesn't spill or anything like that. But it's a little lighter than I thought it would be. Usually translucent powders, in my opinion, the ones that I remember were just completely clear, like they just blended into your skin right away, but this one does leave kind of a lightish cast on it, but it's still really good, and I still will use it to cover blemishes or in other miscellaneous areas. Also at Target, I purchased the Boots number 7. This is the Stay Perfect Foundation Continue. When I first bought this and used it once, I was so excited. I tweeted that this was going to be my new favorite foundation, and then I broke out from it. I mean, horribly. I'm still recovering from the breakout. I'll show you guys what it looks like because it's a really good foundation, just not for me. This is in the color 45 Expresso, which I'm really tan right now, so that's why this color is pretty much the darkest that they sell. But I really like that the container has a pump on it. It's a good formulation, it just doesn't work with my skin. I don't want to kind of just say, oh, it sucks, it's awful, because I think it would work for someone else. It didn't work for me, and this is the first time that I've really legitimately broken out from a foundation. But I needed a dark foundation because I like to mix my foundations together in the summer when I start to get tan. So I ended up going to Ulta and purchasing the L'Oreal True Match. I saw Candy Johnson's video, how she really likes the L'Oreal True Match, so I figured I'd give it a try. I got the shade W7, and this is Beige Caramel, and I don't break out from it. I really like it. It's nice. The only thing is, I feel like it doesn't blend as good as some of the other foundations that I've used, but it's a good drugstore foundation. I still like the Neutrogena Healthy Skin better. They just don't have a shade that works for me at this time. They're all too light for my skin tone, which probably within a couple weeks, I've just been outside a lot lately, but within a couple weeks I will be back to my Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I just need kind of an interim foundation, and this is the one that I've been using. So at my Ulta store that's near my house, I also picked up a couple other things. They had all their nail polishes were $2, the Ulta brand. So the shade that I got is Vintage Violet. And it is a beautiful violet color. I was so shocked. I really like Lilacism by Essie. And this is just a little bit more purple version of that. I feel like it is just a really, really, really pretty color, and it looks good with my skin tone, which sometimes people buy nail polish colors and they don't end up looking good with their skin tone. I was afraid about this one, but it ended up being really, really nice, and I will continue to wear this probably into the fall as well. It's just a really classic purple color. I also picked up, because NYX products were on sale, a lip liner, and this is in the shade 840 Rose. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's really, really pink. I didn't really realize how pink it was until I bought it, because I don't like to test products that are sealed up, so I didn't want to open it and put it on my hand or anything like that. And then I also got the shade Tea Rose, but I want to see what number. 628 Tea Rose in a lipstick, and they go pretty well together. I have this shade of lipstick on my lips right now. I don't have any lip liner, so I can't show you what the lip liner looks on the lips, but I really like it. It's a pretty color. I like to kind of mute it down by mixing it with another lipstick, just because it's a little too pink for me, but I still think it's a pretty color, and it's very appropriate for the spring and the summer when you want to be a little bit more bright and vibrant with your lips. At Target, when I also purchased the Boots No. 7 products, I totally forgot to mention this. I tried out a new deodorant, and this is the Mitchum Power Gel. I'm really disappointed. It smells like baby powder, and I got the scent Powder Fresh, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's too powdery on your armpits, and it's like turns your armpits white, and it's really gross, so I would not recommend this. I'm probably going to try and find one that's little black dress approved, because that'll probably be a little bit better, but I've never tried Mitchum before and disappointed. Okay, so last but not least, the CCO, cosmetics company outlet. I purchased 3 things. 2 eyeshadows from MAC. The first one's Brulee, and it's a really nice color. It's a very, very light color, similar to Orb, which I've always been kind of looking for a shade that's similar to Orb. I don't know why I just don't repurchase Orb, but this is Brulee right there. A really nice color for underneath as a highlight under your eyebrows or in the inner corners. I use it all over my lid. It's a very, very similar shade to Painterly Paint Pot, so if you want to actually use Painterly Paint Pot as your eyeshadow color, you can apply this right over it, and it'll make it stay on longer. The other shade that I got was Go, and this is a Star Flash. I have been using this every single day since I got it a week ago. It is a really beautiful bronzy color. I don't know if it will pick up very well, but it's not going to pick up the color, but it's a bronze Star Flash shade. It is such a very pretty color for smoky eyes. I use this in the outer corner as well as I take it underneath my lash line, and it looks beautiful. Totally recommend it. I don't know if, I'm guessing that this is not currently sold. It's not part of any collections, but I cannot guarantee that. But it looks like most CCOs probably sell the same things, because I saw a lot of the same things that I saw the last time I was at a CCO. So if you are interested in this color, I would check out a cosmetics company outlet and see if they sell it. And then the last thing that I want to mention was the Clinique Pore Minimizer. I absolutely love this stuff. I'll probably do a review on it too, so I don't want to get into too much detail, but it's an awesome, awesome exfoliator. I did spend a little bit more money than I thought I would. It's $23, but it is so worth it. You get a really nice giant bottle, and it totally has done its job. I use it every single day, and it has totally closed up my pores on my nose and around my cheek area, and it evens out the skin tone. It makes it look beautiful. So I'll do a better review on this later on, but I just wanted to say that I love this, and they do sell it at cosmetics company outlets for $23. So that's all for my haul video. I hope everybody has a great week, and I'm so sorry that I've been kind of MIA lately, but if you want to get more regular updates from me, definitely follow me on Twitter, because I always post pictures and more kind of little tidbits into my life. So if you are interested in that kind of information, then follow me on Twitter. I will leave you a link below. Bye, everybody.